I'd like to discuss an idea that really gets people's attention when I say it, and this is the idea that as an entrepreneur, it's a lot easier to grow 10 times than it is to go for 2 times progress and growth. Now, when I say this, I can see people's heads shake, wondering how this could possibly be true, and I say it has to do with what immediately happens to your thinking, your innovation, your decision-making, your communication, and your action the moment that you fix your brain on a 10 times goal. The moment someone seriously commits themselves to the idea of 10 times, they visualize where they want to be, and intellectually they engage with a future 10 times result. So they've locked it into their brain, but not only that, they've emotionally committed themselves to actually taking the actions and making the decisions and communicating in a way that would actually achieve the 10 times result. So two things. There's an intellectual engagement, and then there's an emotional commitment. Now, before you had the 10 times goal, your mind was on everything. But once you make the 10 times commitment and you see a clear result out in the future that's bigger and better, your brain becomes like a filter, a 10 times filter, and it looks at everything you're doing right now, all the activities, and it begins to say, this belongs to 10 times, so you keep it. And that doesn't belong to 10 times, so you're either going to have to stop doing it, you're going to have to eliminate it, or you're going to have to give it to somebody else. You delegate it or you outsource it, but you're not going to do it anymore. So once you filter your activities using 10 times, then you can focus on the marketplace and selling in a very specific way. You used to look at the whole marketplace, but now you're just looking at a niche part, a 10 times niche part of the marketplace. You used to sell a number of products and services, but now you're just going to sell something very specific. And the criteria that you're using to make all these decisions is, will it help take us to 10 times, or will it prevent us from going to 10 times? So this whole mindset, what I call the 10 times mindset, creates a totally different way of operating in the world. If you have a 10 times mindset, what happens is that you become connected to all the other capabilities in the world that can multiply you. And you enhance your ability to connect with people who have really great skills, and they support you and they push you towards 10 times. Now, they won't do it if you're going for 2 times. The most successful and ambitious multipliers in the world are interested in 10 times, not 2 times. Just relate that to the digital world where everything is either on or off. It's either 1 or it's 0. And so in the 21st century, this is what I always say to entrepreneurs, it's always easier to grow 10 times than it is to go for 2 times.